Hello my dear students. Today we are going to discuss all the important questions from very important poetry, A Thing of Beauty, which is written by John Keats. The first important question is, what is the sequence of rhymic scheme? Here you must write it is AA, BB, CC. Okay. Next question, what kind of joy does a beautiful thing provide? Here you must write, a thing of beauty provides eternal and everlasting joy. This should be your key word, okay? Eternal and everlasting. It leaves an indelible imprint in our mind and we relieve the joyful experience whenever we think about it. Alright, next question. Explain its loveliness increases. Joy multiplies with every beautiful thought. Likewise, the loveliness of a beautiful thing increases manifold each time we visualize it in our mind. What does the poet mean by saying it will pass into nothingness? Here, it means beauty is eternal, okay? The joy a beautiful thing provides is eternal. The imprint leaves on our mind an indelible impression. Its loveliness can never fade away. Explain sleep full of sweet dreams. Students, here you will write, the joy beauty gives us is akin to the joy of a blissful sleep full of pleasant dreams. Okay. What does quiet breathing imply? It implies to the sense of peace and serenity on seeing beautiful things. Sense of peace and serenity will be your keyword. Beautiful, next point should be, beautiful sight act like nutrition for a healthy mind and thus refresh and relax us by driving away aggression and restlessness. Okay, here the underlined words should not be missed out in your answer. Explain wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth. Students, this is extremely important. Put asterisk mark to this question. Here you will write 3 important points because in long question answers as well this is going to come. Okay. Life on earth would not be worth living without its street of beauty. Okay. Every morning we weave a string of flower or memories. Here you must write connect with nature. When we are reading a band, we are connecting with nature, which helps us support ourselves on earth and motivate us to live, else life is painful. Without beauty, our life is going to be very painful. It is nature, it is beauty of nature which motivates us to live life on earth. Otherwise, life is not worth living on earth because of painful experiences. What does the expression spite of despondence imply? The poet sees life as a struggle. Man often suffers pain and hopelessness. All the hurdles of one's life is mentioned here. Okay. Why is there an inhuman dearth of noble natures? You must write these points. Okay. Man is selfish and self-centered by nature. Nobility is found in only few. Only few rise above petty differences and show magnanimity and generosity. Therefore, on this earth there is dearth or shortage of noble souls. What makes our days gloomy? Life is a struggle for success. Our path towards success gets obstructed by the deceit and life selfishness. We suffer the pangs of defeat and loss of hope. That makes our life sad and disdainful. So students, here you should underline struggle, obstructed, deceit, selflessness, selfishness, pangs of defeat and loss, sad and disdain as your value points. Explain unearthly and over-darkened ways. Students, trials and tribulations one encounters in this journey of life are mentioned here. To be able to enjoy the light on the dark end of the tunnel, one has to cross and transcend the darkness. What does in spite of all refers to? This refers to all the pessimistic and negative thoughts that our way of, out of the sense of hopelessness and gloom that overshadow and darken our ways, we are able to find our happiness in beautiful objects. What, according to the poet, drives away the sadness? Beauty in any shape or form helps drive away despair and darkness. And this is how we can shoo away the sadness from our lives. What images of beauty has the poet refer here? The poet sees beauty at its best. Various objects of nature like sun, moon, trees, sheep, daffodils, green pastured lands and rivers. These are few things which are mentioned in the poetry. These are images of beauty which drives away our dark aspects of our life. He appreciates simple and serene beauty through the images of these things. So you must mention that these are the beauty of things which are mentioned by John Keats, and this gives us eternal happiness.
Next question is, how does the poet celebrate the beauty of a tree? Students, tree is a symbol of protection. Nature, through the tree, be it young or old, it showers blessings of shade. It protects us from heat and rain. Therefore, this first point is appropriate. Okay, and this is how the poet celebrates a tree, beauty of a tree. Next question, what does the reference simple sheep signify or symbolize here? This is extremely important question, students. You need to put asterisk mark here as well. Lamb and sheep are envisioned as the embodiment of innocent and serene beauty. Jesus Christ, as an apostle of peace, was a shepherd. Everybody knows that. He was surrounded by flocks of sheep who were followers. The poet has made specific reference to the sheep as symbols of divine beauty. Next question is, explain with the green world they live in. Students, here you must mention these 3 points if it comes in long question answer. If you get 1 mark question, you need to write only the second and the last one. Okay. No living creature can be happy away from nature. That's universal truth. In this green world, they find the true joy and happiness of life. The lush green surroundings of meadows and pastures provide the lush green surroundings of meadows and pastures provide life support to plants and animals. Next question, what does clear reels refer to? It refers to rivers and streams which are sources of water, and water is regarded as elixir of life. Okay. How are clear reels beneficial? The beautiful sight of clear reels, clear water bodies provide cooling effect. It gives respite from hot season. Next question is, explain the mid-forest break. The poet enjoys nature's beauty, the thick forest undergrowth which is brimming with musk rose flowers. Next question is, what does grandeur of the tombs imply? Students, this is extremely important question. Please put 2 asterisk marks here because this will be asked not
hand in hand in nature, and thus are the 2 vital aspects of life. The poet sees beauty in the magnificent decay and death of these beautiful creations of nature. What contrasting aspects of life has the poet referred here? Life is a blend of warmth and coolness, growth and decay. Every season, every aspect of life contrasts with the other, which has its own charm and beauty. The lines beautifully brings to light these contrasting aspects of life. It means if there is pain, there will be peace as well. If there is birth, there is death as well. If there is decay, there will be growth as well. Okay, and this is evidently shown in the poetry. Next important question is, who are the mighty dead? Those men and warriors who glorified death by embracing it most gracefully, like soldiers, our martyrs, etc. Why does the poet make this reference? Beauty can be seen not only in birth and growth but also in a magnificent death. Poet not only talks about growth of natural things but decay as well, and beauty lies in both. Death of these soldiers and warriors motivates us and inspires us. Okay, we will talk about that as well. Let's move to the next question. What lovely tales have we heard or read? A glorified and magnificent death gets recorded in the leaves of history, leaving an indelible imprint on it. It remains an everlasting source of motivation to all those who read or hear about such great men who achieved glory in death. Students, we still talk about our great warriors, be it Maharaja Shivaji or our brave soldiers. Okay, their name is imprinted, their name is engraved in history with golden letters. We never forget them, and whenever we talk about their stories, our new generation gets inspired and motivated. This is what poet wants to tell here, and this is important question, students. Okay, next question is, what is referred to as an endless fountain of immortal drink? Here, beauty is perennial source of inspiration and motivation. Beauty, beautiful things, be it things that are growing or be it things that has already decayed. Okay, both are eternal source of inspiration and motivation. It is like an endless fountain. It is immortal elixir of life. Okay, the beauty never ends. It keeps on motivating. It is like fountain which never gets dried up. Okay. In past also it had been giving inspiration and motivation to us, and in future as well. So this is how this line has been explained. Last question, but it is also extremely important. Last question, which is very important. Pouring unto us from the heavens brink. How do you explain it? Now here you must write, beauty is the greatest gift of God to men, which has been showered by the heaven. This beauty is eternal and everlasting, in whose glory men on earth happiness. So students, here you must write, it is the beauty which we can see and experience is greatest gift of God, the God who abodes in heaven, and it is continuously being given to us. It had been enjoyed by human being in past, present, and it will be enjoyed by human being in future as well. So this is how we have completed our important question answers from this poetry. Thank you, students.